So welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the mindset that separates winners from all the rest. Now, you've already harnessed the power of positive thinking and resilience, but now it's time to elevate the game. So winners think differently. And by adopting the mindset of a winner, you're setting yourself up for extraordinary success. Have you ever heard the saying, attitude is everything? Well, it's not just a cliche, it's actually a fundamental truth in becoming and having that extraordinary success. The lens through which we view our challenges and opportunities shapes our reality. Now, if we're aiming to bring unparalleled prosperity into our life and business, it's crucial to start thinking like a winner. So, how can we cultivate this winning mindset? Let's explore these 10 steps that we can use to begin to think like a winner. So, first of all, we need to acknowledge that we're human. We are all fallible. We're all going to make mistakes. Rather than just seeking perfection, strive to attain the abundance that presents itself to you. Embracing your humanity means accepting that mistakes are part of the journey. As leaders, we often put immense pressure on ourselves to be flawless, but that's unrealistic. It's an unrealistic standard that can hinder your growth and innovation. Remember, Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Do you think you could go through that, failing 1,000 times and continuing to keep going? But each failure is a stepping stone towards success. And by acknowledging your imperfections, you open the door to continuous learning and improvement. You're never going to be perfect. So stop trying to be perfect. Did you improve over the last time? So here's something that you can take, an actionable tip. Start a growth journal where you document not just the achievements, but also your missteps and the lessons you learn from them. But until you start and go out and try, you're never going to make the progress that you're looking for. So quit being so hard on yourself and expand that horizon. So number 2, know what you want. Be specific about what you're trying to accomplish. For example, if you are going to be running a marathon, your goal is to complete the race or to finish and not be in last place. Clarity is power. Vague goals lead to vague results. As a business leader, specify your objectives. Do you want to increase revenue by 20% this quarter? Launch a new product line? Expand into international markets? The more precise you are, the easier it is to become or devise a strategic plan and rally your team around a common vision. So, everybody's heard of SMART goals, and you can use SMART goals, and there's lots of different ways to set goals. SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound in order to define those goals. Number 3, aim high, but not too high. Now, what do I mean by that? So let's go back and use the marathon as the example. If you're running a marathon for the first time, it would be unrealistic for you to think that you're going to win the race or win the marathon or beat everybody else that's ever run a race. But you could aim to finish maybe in the top half of the group. So that's it. You're going to still aim high, but not too high. Ambition drives us forward, but setting unattainable goals can lead to disappointment and burnout. It's essential to strike a balance between challenging yourself and setting a realistic expectation. Consider stretching goals that push you out of your comfort zone, but are still within reach with effort and dedication. The easiest way to do this is to break down large goals into smaller milestones. Celebrate each achievement to maintain motivation and momentum. Number 4, refuse to set yourself up for failure. Setting unrealistic, high expectations is strategically not the best plan. If you lack experience or expertise in something, rather than saying I'm going to be number one, like what we were talking about in the marathon, say I'm proud of myself for going after my dreams. As long as I complete this tasks, I'm a winner. Anytime you take on something new, regardless of what it is, a new level, a new role, whatever that looks like, you've got to make sure that you prepare your mind for the fact of you're making progress, and you're not going to get it perfect the first time, but effort and action are going to move you forward to reach the goals that you're looking for. So success is not always about being the best, It's about being your best. Recognize the value in progress and personal growth. By defining what success means to you, you allow yourself to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. The mindset fosters resilience and keeps you motivated even when outcomes aren't as expected. So reframe your failures as learning opportunities and ask yourself, what is this experience teaching me? What did I learn from it? Number 5, embrace compliments from others. Are you the type person that kind of shrugs off when people say kind things to you? If so, it's really time to recognize that most of us don't go out of the way to praise another unless we're quite impressed with something they did. So you need to learn to embrace the compliments of others. Compliments are external validations of your efforts and achievements. One thing it's easy to do when somebody does compliment you is to say something deprecating of, yeah, just, everybody gets lucky sometimes. Or a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Don't do that. That just takes away from, and actually what you're trying to do is you're training your brain that you're not as good as you really are. And it's that way of self-deprecating, and you think it's being humble, but it's not. Learn to just say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your comments. Thank you. I appreciate that feedback. Thank you. I appreciate what you're telling me. That's the best way to embrace compliments from others. Accepting them graciously reinforces your confidence and acknowledges that hard work you've put in. Moreover, it sets a positive example for your team, encouraging a culture of recognition and appreciation within your organization. So it's really important that you set the example as the leader. Next time somebody compliments you, simply say thank you. I appreciate that. Reflect on the compliment and consider how you can build on that strength. Number 6, do a personal inventory. Take stock when you've been the most prosperous in your life. What's a list of your major successes? What have you done well? What are you most proud of? Understanding your past successes provides a blueprint for future achievements. By analyzing what worked well, you can replicate effective strategies and avoid past pitfalls. This self-awareness enhances decision-making and strategic planning in your business. Create a success timeline, highlighting your significant achievements and the key factors that contributed to them. Number 7, remind yourself of your positive character traits. Spend some time making the connection between who you are and the abundance you've already received in your life. And this is taking stock of the things that make you unique. And you are unique. You're special. There's nobody else in the world like you. Your character traits, integrity, perseverance, creativity are the foundation of your success. And recognizing and nurturing these qualities boosts your self-esteem and empowers you to tackle challenges confidently. Now, this inner strength is contagious and can inspire your team to elevate their performance as well. Write down your top 5 character strengths and display them where you can see them daily. Remind yourself that this is who you are, and these are the things that make you unique, and these are the things that you're great at. The more you remind yourself, the more you're building up that resilience, because again, when those challenges happen and you run up against or you fail at something, the immediate reaction is going to be to beat yourself up and say, I knew I shouldn't have tried that. You can't do that. So number 8, recognize that prosperity comes in all flavors. Now, most of us use money as the way to kind of show off or notice that, we've performed well. And now you can also prosper in other ways. Maybe it's you get more perks at work. Maybe you'll be recognized in the field or get an award. Or perhaps you'll be the go-to person when everybody is facing a challenge. All those can be recognized as prosperity. It isn't solely measured by financial gain. It includes personal fulfillment, professional recognition, and the positive impact you have on others. By appreciating these diverse forms of success, you enrich your life experience and find satisfaction beyond just the balance sheet. Identify non-monetary achievements that matter to you and set goals to attain them. Don't make it just about money, because you'll always be disappointed if it's just about money. Number 9, see the power you have in your own life. When you take responsibility in how you handle life's challenges on your own terms, you'll truly feel your own strength. You will prosper when you step up and make the decision to prosper. You are the architect of your destiny. I know that's hard for you to imagine, but you are actually completely in control. Taking ownership of your choices and actions cultivates a sense of control and empowerment. This proactive attitude enables you to navigate obstacles effectively and seize opportunities that align with your vision. Practice proactive decision making. Before reacting to a situation, pause for a minute and choose the response that aligns with your goals. Now, you can practice a couple of different ways, right? If somebody says something to you, rather than just reacting to it, take a deep breath, count to 5, and then think about your response. Same thing with other things that happen when you're trying to make a decision about things. A lot of times when we just let our brain rest, you'll come up with the most positive and the most productive answer to the question that's come up. Number 10, find the successes in your daily actions. Now, a lot of us can go through the day, and when you get to the end of the day, you're like, wow, what did I even accomplish today? But you've got to go back and look at that day and find different situations and different things that you can link to that are positive actions that you took towards your success today. However a situation concludes, consider your actions and what you did well. After a particularly challenging event, take some time to determine the positive aspects of the experience. For example, if you submitted a project plan to your boss, that in itself is something to feel good about. Now, whether they accept it or they went with something different, you still gained work experience in the process. You stuck to something, you followed it through, and your boss will remember those things. Ultimately, you'll prosper in some way from that experience. Celebrate the small wins. Success is a series of small wins. By recognizing and celebrating daily achievements, you're going to maintain a high morale and motivation. This positive reinforcement builds momentum, making larger goals more attainable. So again, at the end of each day, list 3 things you accomplished and acknowledge the effort you put into them. So that's the 10 steps that you can take to constantly get your mind into a positive attitude. So what you believe about yourself in each situation before it unfolds determines the benefits you'll reap. By preparing your mindset for prosperity and embracing these winning strategies, you're not just thinking like a winner, you're becoming one. Your prosperous life awaits, and it's time for you to claim it. Now, looking ahead into the next lesson, do you expect a lot from yourself? After our next lesson, you'll understand the transformative power of raising your expectations. Stay tuned as we delve into setting higher standards and unlocking your full potential. You know, YouTube is a treasure trove of wisdom for some of the world's most successful people. Choose 3 leaders that inspire you, like maybe it may be Elon Musk or Richard Branson or Tony Robbins. Watch their videos on success tips and leadership philosophies. And as you watch them, jot down common themes and consider how you can integrate their insights into your own life and business. Notice that similarities in their mindsets, despite the different industries and backgrounds that they may have, are still valuable and still have application to your life. Comment below with the most impactful lesson you learned and how you plan to apply it. Engage with the fellow participants in the class and in the school community and expand your perspective. Remember, adopting a winner's mindset is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take brings you closer to the prosperity and success you desire. Keep pushing forward, stay inspired, and most importantly, believe in your limitless potential. We'll see you in the next lesson.